Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, my subscribers. Good morning. Good morning. Honey, give them a nice good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
There you go. Sweet. All right, guys. So basically, last week we had our show. We had some technical difficulties. I spent 5 days on it. I even had Laura Walker giving me a hand with all my test streams that I was doing. But it all worked out. It all worked out. Everything's back up and running, Dynamite. So next week, I'm letting you guys know. Next week's live stream again, 10:30. We'll be having Laura Walker on and another special guest that will be announced during the week. So stand by for that and keep an eye out for that. Other than that, let's say hello to my subscribers. Oscar Berea. Oscar's a good guy. Oscar's always got my back. I put a post out there. I didn't even post it yet, and Oscar's like, great post. And I'm like, how did he see that? Thank you, Oscar. Thank you very much. Joseph Benevinga. Joseph, how are you, buddy? Welcome back. Is that the gentleman that I met? Joseph, are you the gentleman that I met? I'm not even sure. Did we meet? I'm waiting to hear. Let's see. Okay, so continuing. YS Outdoors, congratulations on that win last week. Thank you, and hope you enjoy it. You should be getting it if you haven't gotten it yet. John Garcia, welcome. Yes, I see up here you wrote the weather is getting better for fishing. Absolutely. I mean, it could be 10 degrees out today, and if you're a fisherman and you love fishing and it's 12 degrees out tomorrow, you'll be telling everybody, the weather's getting better. We're going fishing soon. Way to go, buddy. John Garcia. All right, let's continue on. You got Grandpappy. Grandpappy, I know you won that lure. I don't know if you've gotten it yet. I know it's in the mail also.
There was some snow delays probably with the U.S. Postal Service because of that weather.
There you go. There you go. Also,
But
we
we'll
got
get
Galesso Park. Am I saying that right, honey? See the one with the penguins there? Oh, the fishing rods?
there.
Gelso?
Gelso or Gelso Pascarella.
Pascarella. Good morning, Mr. Gelso Pascarella. Nice to see you. Copper Block Rock Fishing. Hey, buddy, what's up, man? Nice to see you on my channel. Glad you came. Anna Marie. Hey, Anna Marie, say hi to your husband. Hey, Zach, how you doing? Oh, yeah. And Nestor Reyes, thank you once again. Navajo Angler. I think that's the gentleman also from Italy. I want to say a big hello right now. Is on. Listen to me, people. Is on. Mike's Fishing Adventures. Mike has also supported me from the start. Mike also has a fishing channel. Check him out on YouTube. Some dynamite videos. Great fish caught on those videos. And you learn a lot of things from Mike. I watched a YouTube video he has with how to tie knots. And beautiful with the music and the way you did it, Mike. I loved it. Mike's Fishing Adventures, always backing me. Thank you so much. And we're going to get you on the show, Mike, live right here. We're not going to do a phone call. Mike's coming here for that one soon. Thank you again. Bruce Bain. I love Bruce's name. Number one, it's like Bruce Bain. He is the man. This is the guy who gives me the reports, ladies and gentlemen. He lives up in Rhode Island, and he sends me down reports. Usually, once the stripe is hit there and then they leave there, he'll let me know. It's okay, listen, got winds pushing your way, the currents coming your way. Get ready. They're coming. The guy's never been wrong. I go there the next week, and there they are. And I'm like, thank you, Bruce. Thank you very much. Also had a live interview with him a couple of months back, and we're definitely going to do another one with Bruce because he is a very experienced fisherman and very knowledgeable. And those guys are the best guys to know when it comes to fishing. Thank you once again. Joe Terra. Hey, Joe. How you doing, Mr. Terra? Joey. All right.
Did you see Joseph Bencivenga says, I'm hellish storm?
Ah, there he is. Hellstorm. Hellish Storm. How you doing? Where's my man Laura Walker? He might not be around today. He might be working. I'm not sure because he couldn't be on this week. He's going to be on the show next week for sure. Other than that, this week, guys, you know I'm not going to do any prizes, but being who I am, Mr. Poseidon, I will do something. I have something. It's small, but at the end of the show, I'll be glad to have that little spin-off. And anybody here, go under this video right here, this video, and just leave a comment. Can they leave a comment on this one? Is it on already?
once the right now they're in live chat, but once the video posts, when the live stream ends, they could still leave comments.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. You heard my wife. So once this video posts, go and leave a comment on the bottom of the video. Only you guys are going to know who heard me. I'm not going to advertise this out there. So everybody out there who puts their comment down, we'll run it off here, and then I'll put up a video of who is the winner of that prize. And the prize I'll show you at the end of the stream what you're going for, okay?
Interesting.
Interesting, isn't that? It's like you wake up tomorrow morning, log on Mr. Poseidon, check it out, say, hey, man, check it out. I want to give me that.
What do you need?
What did you win? Hey, man, gave me a Sharpie. Isn't that great? Not going to get a Sharpie. No worries. So anyway, I want you guys to tell me, how's your fishing doing? You know you saw my video at the beginning of the week, and I had a nice fish, probably the best one I ever caught, but I didn't weigh it, and I didn't take measurement of it. I was so nervous when I caught it. I was so excited. I mean, you cannot imagine. You know, all us guys who are fishermen out there, when you catch that fish, it's just so exciting, and it's like, I can't describe it. That's why I didn't weigh it and I didn't take measurement. That's okay, no big deal. But
is that the biggest fish you ever caught?
Probably, but the one that I did catch, I posted it on Instagram, was 22.75 pounds, and that was caught on the south side of Long Island on Bunker Chunk. You could even see the picture. That's what I had it up set up
last year
for.
Or the year before?
No, it was actually 3 years ago, longer, much longer than that. But anyway, time flies, as we know. Yes. Yeah. So anyhow, I want you guys to tell me what's up. Are you guys fishing? Tell me. Well, I want to see.
YS Outdoor says in Providence River, there's been holder bunker, and he's been snagging it and chunking tiny pieces and letting it drift in the current rips for some holdover stripers.
So did you get anything, YS? I guess not. You would have told us, but at least you're out there and you're trying it. What do we got here?
Cold out there. You need
better off getting the fish back in ASAP. Less stress. I'm envious, without a doubt. Grandpappy.
Oh, Mike's Fishing Adventures saying, Mr. Poseidon, check your audio. It's a little low.
It is? Okay, how about this? We're going to really boom it up now. How we doing now, Mike? It's better?
Maybe that's too much.
My wife's like, maybe it's too much. Let's see. Let's see what they say. Is my audio okay right now? Gelso, last night got 42-inch. Wow. That's big. Wow, 42-inch. That's 42-inch. Where would you put that in the poundage? I might go into the 30s with that one. 30 pounds at least. Alex. Hey, Alex, how you doing? Here he is. There's little Alex over there. Hey. Alex, are you fishing or what, man? What's up? I asked you so many times to go fishing with me, and you're like, yeah, I'm going to come. And I remember we called that morning, and you're like, no, I don't want to go. I'm going to go hang out with my friend. All right, go hang out with your friend. No worries. You come with me this summer, definitely. Mike's Fishing Adventure. Oh, finally. Oh, yeah, baby. Now you can hear me. It's better. It's better, man. It was too low. Somebody had reminded me also, Adrian Ayala. Adrian, okay, let's say a big thank you. Adrian was the one who took me at the beginning of the week. And I got to tell you guys really the story really quick. So Adrian called me up. I told him I would go with him that night. During the day, I had some things to do. I had gotten home from work that morning, and I was off for the next 3 days. So he says to me, listen, let's go fishing. You know, you said you're going to go fishing. I said, well, I don't know. Let me call you later. I called him about an hour later. I was like, listen, I'm not going to go. He says, why? Come, man. We're going to score fish. Come. Finally, I said, you know what? I did tell the guy I'm going to go. I got ready. You know, I was excited, but I was thinking, man, it's cold. I would think it was 35 degrees that night. So I met him. We went fishing, and that was the night I scored the fish. Adrian, thank you. You realize, Adrian, that was an epic time for me, so I'm not going to forget you. That was a great time I had with you. Great. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you very much, and we will be fishing soon. What?
You had to have the right gear. It was super cold that night.
Yeah, that night when you get out on these cold nights, guys, let me tell you, you better be wearing neoprene at least 3.5 millimeters thick, if not more. If you can get more, yeah. People will say, yeah, but it's at 4 and 5 millimeter, whatever, it's 6. It gets cumbersome. Yeah, it does. But you know what? It's better to be warm and cumbersome and enjoy your fishing. You're not really moving much anyway. You're standing in water about up to your hip, and you're fishing. But, yeah, you got to dress warm. Adrian, thank you for that. I put on my layers inside. I was fine. The only part that got cold, and he warned me. He says, you're going to catch a fish. Try to keep your hands out of the water. All right. But anyway, when I went and I released the fish, if you see the video, I put my hands totally in the water. It was like little knives stabbing my hand. That's how cold it was. And then after that, it took a while for them to warm up again. I mean, this one, the middle, was crazy. Yeah, but it was all worth it. I don't care. That was a great time. Thank you, Adrian. What do we got? Why is that there, my friend? I got Poseidon. Gelso is here. Gelso is the gentleman who runs the club, right, Mike?
Poseidon Gelso is here.
I want to make sure. He has his club over there, right? Is that Gelso in Connecticut? Guys, Gelso Pascasello, one of the best fishermen I ain't ever seen. Yeah, I think it's the guy. He runs the club. It says Striper Hunter. Is that the same guy? Mike Salume. Salatami. Poseidon.
Navajo Angler, I guess, is saying hello.
Oh, buddy. Hello, buddy. Hello. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my channel and joining us. Mike has a big Italian following from Italy. So a lot of these guys come on over and
Mike's fishing.
they join him and I join them. Even though I don't understand Italian, I'm able to put it in the translation. I have a thing translates from English to Italian. So I'm able to say what I want to say. But when they react to me, I really don't understand. But that's okay. When Mike's around, he translates. Everything is perfect. Thank you, Mike. Oscar Brero. When the fish is on, you don't feel anything. Absolutely. Without a doubt. He's right. Your hands can be freezing. You'll be like, I want to go home. All of a sudden, bang.
Yeah, right.
You don't feel nothing. You're just like, I got to fish. How do you feel? I feel great. I don't want to leave. Anyway, so other than that, let's put a little music here in the background. John Francesca, good morning, buddy. What's up, Hobie One? Just turned in. For those of you guys who don't know, John was the winner of the Hobie sunglasses in that the initial giveaway, and they're the Hobie sunglasses, so he calls me Hobie One, and I guess he's Hobie Two because he won them, and you'll see us fishing together, and we got the same exact glasses on right now. I got to admit, though, John, he's a little better looking than me. I always see De Niro in him. I showed my wife some pictures, like, yeah, you're right. So, John, I always see De Niro in you. I'm like, damn. Anyway, other than that, hello and welcome to my show. So, guys, what else? What else? Tell me some fishing. I want to hear fishing stories. I want to hear what you guys are doing. Are you guys just like hanging out?
What do you do when it's the off season? I guess.
What do you do when there's an off season? I'll tell you what I do. I don't do nothing. I just sit here on the computer and I'm watching videos of guys fishing in the fall and spring and summer. Yeah. Love YouTube. Love it. Poseidon Navajo Angler says hello to you. Navajo, right? Is that Navajo? Am I saying it right, honey?
Yeah, I think so.
Navajo. How do you say hello in Italian?
Ciao. I don't
Ciao,
know.
that's it.
No.
Navajo, ciao. Ciao, Navajo. Ciao, thank you. Bellissimo, thank you. I love it. I love it. Anyway, so what else? What else you want to shoot the breeze with? You want to read that passage from that book?
I don't know if people want to hear me read, really.
Oh, that was good, though.
No.
Ah, okay. She doesn't want to read. She's shy.
But that's, for me, who doesn't know anything about...
Right. So, Gelso, yes, he says to me. So, Gelso, you are the guy with the club, right? Striper Hunter? Is that you? Preparing the gear for the spring. Me too, Oscar. All this stuff behind me.
So much gear.
It's all ready, man. The only rod I used the other night was the VX bail I used the other night to catch that. Navajo Angler. Wow, yeah. Have you ever thought of trying fishing in the Florida Keys? Okay. So my in-laws are from Naples. And every time I go...
Florida.
Yeah, Florida. Every time my wife talks about, we're going to go down there, I'm always like, yeah, I want to go on a boat. I'll try going on a boat. Catch some sailfin, whatever they got down there is big fish. Keys. Yeah, it's different. So, but I've never gone, man. I want to go. I definitely want to go. Have you gone? Oh, it is Striper Hunter. Oh, good. So, Gelso, thank you very much. Yo, honey, can you get that shirt downstairs? You know the one I'm talking about?
Which one?
Okay. So, 1 second, guys. I'm going to do this right now. You're on, honey. She's so on.
What shirt are you talking about?
Woman. Say hello to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Guys, please say hello to my wife. I'll be right back.
Wonder what shirt it is. I don't know. What's everybody doing? Striper Hunter. Mike can't wait to go at Canal. Where in Florida do you go, Joseph? East Coast, West Coast of Florida, or down in the Keys? Thanks, Anne-Marie. I know you love those glasses, right? Are you talking about Mr. Poseidon's glasses or mine? Okay, he's coming back, guys. Let's see what it is.
All right. All right, good. Now I'm ready to tell the story. I ran. Whew. Okay. I ran to my car. So anyway.
All the way to the car you went?
All the way to the car. So anyhow. So I met Gelso, right, during the week. Let me tell you guys, Mike just said it a little while ago. He said, Eric, that's the best fisherman I ever seen. That guy can fish. I was sitting in the back. I didn't even meet him yet. And I ran to the car. So I'm watching this guy fish. And he could fish. Gelso, man, you could fish, bro. I watch you fish. He was bringing in fish so quietly. There was a guy standing 2 feet away from me. You couldn't tell Gelso how to fish. So anyway, yeah, so I met Gelso. Gelso runs a club. And the name of the club is, let me get this right. So we got Striper Hunter. Can you see that on? Striper Hunter. So I love this shirt. Thank you, Gelso, for that.
Striper Hunter.
Striper Hunter. So he runs that club in Connecticut. I think Gelso is the president there, and good fisherman. I watched him fish. Gelso, I don't know if you saw me catch that fish that night, but I was just as happy, buddy. It was a good night. Anyhow, what else do we want to tell them? Jason's not here today. We miss Jason.
Oh.
Yeah. I got to go get that thing.
What's that?
I'm coming back, guys, with good news.
What now? YS Outdoor. Fishing has been slow. Middle of March. Going for tog. Yeah, not much luck with striped bass right now. Grandpappy, I know you were one of the winners last week. Grandpappy saying, Mr. P, let's find some donations to make a sign down in Piermont and Nyack.
Yeah.
With the minimums and limits. So many poached fish.
Big time, bro. Every time I'm down there, I watch people, and I'm never a mean guy. I always go up and I let them know, and I'm like, listen, you can't do that. It's one fish a day. On top of it, that fish is 30-inch fish you just caught. Got to throw it back. That's the measurements in rivers. It's 18 to 28 keepers. So other than that, you get anything above 28, you got to chuck it back. You guys got to understand that when those stripers come in to spawn, that's 3,500 eggs. 3,500. So if you keep one of those pregnant mamas, that's 3,500 chances less that that stripe is going to grow and be a 60-pound fish one day.
So they should have a sign.
They should. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I think there is some kind of sign at the beginning. Remember we took a picture of it where they have all the pitch, all the fish, and they're in different colors?
Kinds of fish, but does that tell you the measurements and the rules?
I don't think so. I never looked at it. John, is there a sign down there? John Francisco knows. Striper hunter from Long Island. Gelso. Oh, there you go. Striper hunter from Long Island. It's a beautiful thing. I like the shirt. I'll be wearing this shirt. Be wearing that striper shirt.
When the weather gets nice.
When the weather gets nice, yeah. All right, it's coming soon. June's around the corner for those ocean fishermen, but us guys also who chase them in the rivers, it's all good. So listen, guys, I'm going to do a little giveaway. So remember, at the end of this video, make sure you put down. That's one of the prizes, all right? And I'll list them. I'm going to give away 3 prizes. So that's a SP minnow. It's my favorite SP minnow. I love using these things. You drag them at early in the morning. Just keep them off the bottom and reel in slow, man. If you think you're going slow, reel in even slower. And again, I'm going to bring up Bill Wetzel. Bill Wetzel is a New York State fishing guide. Good guy to use if you're planning on going surf fishing out in Montauk. You've never been there before. My suggestion is make sure you have corkers and make sure you call Bill Wetzel. You can find him on Surf Rats Ball. That's surfratsball.com. You can get all your information there. Get in touch with him there. Set up a trip with him. I know I'm going to be going out with him with Bruce Bain actually coming up in June.
Nice.
So remember, he's the man to use if you want to learn about fishing. Don't forget that. Bill Wetzel.
John is saying that there are no signs that show the fishing regulations at the river.
Yeah, I never thought about that. Even the Hudson Association, John, we should get them to, I guess they have some type of fund. Maybe they can, go through the town, do the correct procedures, and, erect a sign telling people, hey, listen, these are the rules. And the police can always refer to that. That sign is staring you in the face when you walk in. So anyhow, going back to the prize, that's an SP minnow. Again,
they work great at night.
Yeah, they work good at night. I use them at night. I've caught fish. Early morning hours, dusk. It's really good to use them. And we'll make that the 3rd prize. 2nd prize, we'll have these. These are called Lunker City fishing specialists. So what it is, it's these plastic worms or eels. They look exactly like eels. They're about 7 inches, these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a weight with that. You can put it right on in the front. I think this one is a ounce. Yeah, it's an ounce. It's all you need. It's about an ounce. It might even be a little heavy, but you can find yourself 3/4. If you know how to put these on, you put them on, throw them out there. And again, a real slow retrieve. Catch yourself some stripers at night. And the first prize we'll do, that was the 2nd prize. And the first prize will be, now these are gloves which keep you warm. They're neoprene. They got the Velcro strap to tighten them around your wrist. Now I'm going to tell you, I hope that the guy who wins this has small hands, because this is a small size. So hopefully you'll have a small hand. If not, give them to your son or daughter. Let them put them on, or your wife. They'll thank you. They'll be like, oh, my hands are so warm. Neoprene is rubber, guys, so it's going to keep your hands warm. So don't forget, after the show, we'll have that raffle. Make a comment on the bottom of the video, and then you'll see another video up with the posted winners, okay? No Man Damon, welcome. Welcome, buddy. How are you? Been a while. Not really a while. You were here last week. Yeah. Homegrown Zone. Hey there, Mr. Poseidon. How you doing, Homegrown Zone? Nice to see you. You just saw the prizes. We'll be, just make sure you put a comment at the bottom. I remind, we also have major problems with poachers in Providence. I'm telling you, man. Be nice if we can take all the poachers and just stick them in one state and let them go fishing. And then when they run out of fish there, they can fight amongst themselves. Yeah. Don't poach fish, guys. throw them back. It's so much fun to catch them. And sometimes you're catching these big mama. When I released that big fish the other day, the feeling I had, we all know freedom, man. And they're pulling these things out of the element. They're freaking out right there. They're like, it's over. I'm moving my tail, but I'm not moving. And then when you put them back in the water, it's a beautiful thing. Somebody else has got a shot to catch at them, and they can get even bigger for someone else to catch one day. Lance J. How you doing, Lance? Welcome, buddy. I think my mic is a little bit better. I think Lance mentioned to me yesterday. Was it you, Lance, that my mic was a little low?
No, that was Mike's Fishing Adventures was saying it.
Yeah, Oscar, it's true. I have all 3 of the cards where the DEC guys come. I think there's a certain amount. I think there's 5 for our county or whatever it is. And there's a lot of areas to cover. But if you see somebody poaching a fish, don't be afraid of being called a rat. You're doing the right thing. You're saving the stripers for future generations. These people who are poaching, that isn't right. You got to do it. Got to do it right. Catch the number that you're supposed to be. What you're supposed to be doing. Catching 18 to 28 keepers. If you're south of the George Washington Bridge, I think it's 28 to 35. Remember also this year, circle hooks is in effect. I don't care, I'm putting whatever hook you want, for us to fish. I'm going to be there with my friends. It's all about the commodity and having a good time with your buddies, hanging out and telling fish stories that never happened. No, they happened. They happened.
So
Gotta take a break. My mouth is so dry.
So with this gear that you got to get ready for the fishing season now, what's the stuff that you have to get ready?
For what? For the winter gear?
Like the next season when it starts now, March, April. What do you need to get ready? What do you need to get?
The only thing that we got to get ready, see, guys wait for the ocean season, a lot of them. So right now they're getting their reels ready, cleaning them up, new lines, making sure your poles are all set, clean them up. Just basic stuff, oiling up your reels. A lot of guys like to open them up and do everything themselves. More power to them if they can do that. I just don't have the time. But that's why I send a lot of my stuff out, and it gets done. It costs money, but I got to do it because it's the thing that I love to do, fishing. What do we got here? Did some ice fishing on Saginaw Bay yesterday. Where is that, Lance? Well, I don't want to ask where it is, but how did you do over there?
Ice fishing.
Yeah, the mic was a little low, Lance. Without a doubt, I upped it today. I gave it full power here.
I see.
Slow day, but was fun. Absolutely. See, that's a good fisherman. And you know what sucks? A lot of us will bring our friends for the first time, and you'll go fishing. You got to admit, that first time you bring somebody who's never fished before, you're praying that he catches a fish. Because if you don't catch a fish, that guy ain't coming ice fishing again. I'll tell you right now. He's not. But me, myself, my story is with my dad. I went over, 30 times with him fishing. We never caught a fish. We never caught a fish. That's okay. That's fine. It was good. He still bought me, and I loved it. Every single time he went out, it was exciting. I went out with my dad. It was great. I don't want to talk about that. We'll make a whole segment of it when I get the pictures together one day, but what do we got here? Why else out there? Bruce Payne, I agree. A lot of times I see people undersized type stress, fluke, season bass, tog. It was very annoying. It is annoying because, we follow the rules and we expect everybody else to, and when they don't, it's annoying. Yes, Damon, I actually stopped fishing the river after April. Too many googans, without a doubt. Oof, loaded. In Michigan. Oh, Lance J's in Michigan. Cool. So he's got some real fishing action over there. It is cold up there.
Ooh.
Nice. Do you use the tent and everything? This is big walleye fishery, decent perch. Nice. Kelso Press, I agree with you. Catch and release, without doubt. Kelso, again, I'm going to tell everybody that guy can fish. He's got a nice truck, too. Beautiful truck, Kelso. I love that truck. I was telling my wife, we're selling my truck. We're getting another truck. This guy, Kelso, beautiful truck. I want that truck. So I'm going to get another truck, Kelso, soon. Yep, Nomad
Nice.
Damon. That sucks, Bruce. Yep, without a doubt. Big walleye fishery, decent perch. Yep, Lance. No doubt. Anybody else? Anybody else want to join in on the fun? Next week's show will be a little bit better. I got good prizes next week and going to have a few guests, and we'll talk a lot more fishing. other than that, it's not really fishing season. I don't have a lot of guests sending me pictures. We're going to be putting them up and so on this year.
Cool.
It's very cool. So what else do we got here? Homegrown. I took my sister, and she caught the biggest fish I ever seen. Mark, let me tell you, man, homegrown.
What luck.
He tells me that story, and I love it because that guy's a fisherman too, fishing since a kid, homegrown. And let me tell you, that guy tells me that story with his sister, and I feel bad because he's like, all my life I could go fishing. And there she is. I give it a rod. She brings in the biggest fish I ever seen. Yeah, don't worry. We'll get him. We'll get him again, homegrown. We'll go to some special, unique spots this year, and hopefully we'll land them.
That happened on the Hudson with you and me. You went.
Yeah, my wife likes to tell that story. I'm like, listen, just watch everything. At the time, she wasn't fishing, and she was like, just watch everything. Don't come back. Don't touch it. I'll be right back. So I had to run home and then run back. It wasn't number one, no. So I came running back, and all of a sudden, she's in the car, and she's reading a book, and she goes, oh, I got a fish. And I'm like, what do you mean you got a fish? I got a fish. So I'm looking, and I go, fish? Where? She's like, I got it. It's over there. I'm looking behind the rocks. There's no fish there. Next thing I know, I see the line, and it runs to the edge of the rocks where the drop is. There's like a little drop, and there's a striper hiding in there, and I pull it out a little bit. It was like a 24-inch striper, and I was like, wow. That was great. That was a good day. She was happy. The rest of the...
Let it go, of course.
Yeah, well, of course we let them go. We always let them go. But anyway, should try some tarpon fishing down in Florida. That's what I want to do, Lance. That is definitely 100% what I want to do. I want to go tarpon fishing. I mean, I know those fish are no good to eat or anything. I'm not planning on keeping them. But probably one of the best fighting fish out there. You'll have a blast with those. I mean, I've watched so many videos of those, and yeah, I want to do that without a doubt. I'd like to go some tarpon fishing. What do we got here? If you go out and do your scouting early, most times in more catching than fishing. There you go. You're so right, Oscar. I love that. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. And if you know good people out there who know good spots, it's nice to know them also. So I think right now we're going to come to an end this week. I just wanted you guys came on. I mean, this is the most guests I've ever had with really no prizes. I didn't advertise I was going to do. I wasn't expecting anything. Back in the days, I used to have these, and there were like 4 people on, and it was like, hello?
That's okay.
Yes. Anyway, Lance J., let's see what else we got here. When is the best time to fish Long Island? I go there to visit finally, planning to go fishing there. Might even use Bill Wetzel. YS, don't even think about it. If you're going to go to Long Island, you've never been there, go to Montauk. Go for the full-blown experience. And if you go to Montauk, just remember, shop for your corkers first. Make sure you get corkers. For those of you who don't know, they got the little spikes and they glue to those rocks. And then call Bill Wetzel. Yeah, give Bill Wetzel a call, see what he says. And I guarantee you, he'll put you on the fish that day.
Nice.
You will not walk out of Montauk saying you did not catch a fish. But, yeah, make sure you use him. And you asked me, when is the best time? I think the best time for the island is somewhere in the month of June. You got to hit it right. From early June to late June to even early, July. And if you do a lot of night fishing, you're in the plus, man. Those first couple of weeks in June, that first moon shows up, it's like magic. Boom, the sand deals are out, and there's the stripers right behind them. So, yeah, I would say the month of June is your best bet, YS. That's right, John. You never know when the fickled finger of fishing is going to strike. The fickled finger. Which finger do you think I'm going to leave up, guys? I'm not going to tell you. The fickled finger, baby. He's right. You never know when it's going to strike. It was like me the other night. I was not expecting that. Gelso, you were there. Oh, man. It was a good one. Good one. And I know Adrian was there. Adrian helped me out with the filming and everything. Bro, they make watch to find the best of fish. Yep. Spring or fall. Spring or fall, he says. You know, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say the fall run, man. The waters are colder. The bigger fish are coming in. It's every year. It's the same thing. It's just that, you know, you keep fishing. Put in your time, guys. Don't go once a year and wait to hit a cow. If you do, you're really lucky. But, you know, put in the time and eventually something good will happen. I put in a lot of time, guys, over the years before I landed that fish. A lot of time. And if I didn't know Adrian, I'd still be out there putting in a lot of time. But anyway.
Mike asking,
Yeah.
fluorocarbon or nylon? He loves only
fluorocarbon. Only, yeah. When
Well,
I
what's
use,
the difference?
well, the difference is fluorocarbon you're using, the fish can't really see it. That's your leader line. And they can't really see it. So you use that. And that's what I use. It's expensive, though. It's expensive. It's very expensive. But it's worth it. It's worth it because stripe is, no fish can see that. And you got it, and you up your chances of catching a fish.
The nylon you could see?
The nylon, no. Yeah, you know, some fish they say can see it, but I like using the fluoro. You don't need fluorocarbon in the Hudson. Yes, he's right. John is right. Listen to this, guys. John Francesca. You don't need fluorocarbon in the Hudson. Water visibility is almost non-existent, and he is 100% right. So I have it. I use it, but he's right. You don't need it there. Just put on a nice juicy worm that's dripping fresh blood, and you're in, no doubt. And those little fangs those bloodworms have, don't think they're nothing. I got stung by one last year. It feels like a mini bee bite. It's scratchy because I read in the when I came home, I did research on it. Has a little venom in there that they use to kill their subjects and paralyze them. But to us, it's a little scratchy little thing, and it lasted a good half hour. Now I'm afraid of them when I see those things. I'm like, oh, no, I'm not afraid of them. I put that worm on. See what we like. I like using both. John, depend on your fishing outdoor. Bruce Bain, Saturday is full moon. Go out and scout low tide. You know what? I didn't know that. Oh, Saturday. Adrian, you hear that? Saturday is a full moon. I got to work, though. That's the problem. Yeah, they got us back on the COVID schedules. They put us on a regular, and now they told us this week, you're back on it. We're going to be back on it till April 30th.
COVID schedule?
Yeah, the COVID, which is 1 week on, 1 week off. I work 7 days, 12 hours a day, and then the week following I have off, and it goes like that. It's not that great, but you do what you do to get by, you know? Life is never meant to be easy. So anyhow, what do we got here?
Oscar saying, in the Hudson, he uses 60 and 80 monoliter. No problem.
That's no problem, bro. You can use that. Listen, I like using like 80 pound, and a lot of guys are saying, well, you're using 80 pound. The only reason I use 80 pound and I leave it on is because, again, when I'm out in Montauk and I'm on a rock and I'm catching fish, you know, fish is a good distance away from me, so my lead is at least 3 feet. So obviously I wrap my hand on it. I don't care if I got a 30-pound fish on that thing. It's not cutting my hand. Where if you got anything lighter or even try to use, you know, try to wrap your hand with braided line, you're in trouble. That fish shakes. It's going to cut you. So with the 80-pound, it's real comfortable. I use it. I catch fish. I haven't had a problem. But 60 to 80 pound is fine. I use it all the time in the Hudson, only because those are the leaders I set myself up with in the ocean. So, excuse me, guys. Sorry about that.
Too many breakfast sandwiches?
Yeah, what are you going to do? Too many breakfast sandwiches. I got to get back in the gym. You know, I'm always preparing for Montauk. I like to stay in shape a little bit. There's a lot of walking that I do, and it's hard. It isn't easy.
Yeah. We've gained a little weight this winter.
All right, let's tell the whole world. We're on live stream here. Yeah, just a little bit. Anyway, what does it say? I use $1 40-pound amount tog because you lose and rip jigs. They aren't line shy, but for striped bass, I use fluorocarbon. Very nice. Why else? You need to keep working to afford those prizes.
That's for sure.
Johnny. Fishing is a gym. Absolutely, John. If you're really hustling and you're not just sitting there, I know when I come home and, you know, I go with my wife and I'll be like, what are you doing today? And she goes, I'm going to go into town. I'm going to do this, that. When she doesn't come with me, because I don't, you know, she gets to do what she wants to. But she likes to come with me. But when she doesn't and I go out, I'll tell her, okay, 8 hours from now I'll be back. So I leave, go fishing. By the time I come back after 8 hours, She's always got a nice, beautiful dinner waiting for me. But I am so exhausted. There isn't any better feeling than when you're tired. You know, I have a nice little wine with the wine, I have a nice little dinner, and then I'm out like a light again. I mean, you know, it's tough. And also, the older you get doesn't make it any easier. Your volume just increased. Did it? Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. It's just increased. What happened, though? Why would it increase like that?
Sometimes it's the internet. And also, on the live stream last week, it wasn't anything you did.
Right.
But the internet.
Yeah, I know. The internet just
dropped.
You guys let me know if it's too low or too high. I'm going to keep reading the comments. All right, listen, I don't want to hold you guys up. You guys are real good for showing up to my live stream. You guys supported me. Remember, look out for the prizes. And again, for those of you guys who do not know, leave a comment. When you see this video go up, I'm going to post it right away. It's going to go up. So when you see the video go up, make sure you leave a comment under this. You guys are the only ones that know. I'm not going to advertise this. So you got a better shot of winning these prizes. And then we'll run the raffle over here. I hope you trust us. I mean, you should trust us. We're very honest. So we'll run the raffle here, and then we'll announce the winners on the next video after. Good luck to you guys. Thank you for showing up to our show. Romina, you want to say anything to everybody out there?
Thanks, everyone, for your comments.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you, darling. Yep. All right, guys. So once again, thank you for showing up. What does it say? Yep, there's Mike sending the 40 and 50-pound leaders from beach, 40-pound leader. Canal, I use 50 and 80. Absolutely. That canal, man, some fish they produce. We're going to go this year. Mike's Fishing Adventures. 40, 50 pigs, cigar, very good. Oh, Gelso, I use cigar all the time. The best Gelso.
Cigar.
Gelso! The striper hunter. That guy can fish. All right, thank you again, guys. God bless everybody. Enjoy your Sunday. Thank you for showing up. And remember, next Sunday, we're going to have a nice show. We're going to have a lot of nice speakers on and some cool prizes that you guys love. I always have the best prizes. I'll see you soon. Thank you very much. God bless everybody. Take care and see you next Sunday. Mr. Poseidon out.
Peace out, everybody.